Hello folks, young Mr Grace here and welcome back to the channel. A couple of weeks ago we did our dark velvet stout. It's now time to get it all in our pressure barrel. I've got all our equipment ready. Our beer is smelling absolutely beautiful, so let's get on and we'll get this done today. Well, here we are folks. I just wanted to show you this. We are on a steady 22 degrees and this has been bubbling away now for a couple of days. As you can see, we've lost half a litre off the 23 litre mark. And let me show you the airlock. It's bubbling away nicely, that is. Like I say, it's been a couple of days now, so that's working well. I think I'm going to leave it 3 days and see if that still keeps bubbling. If it stops, we'll start doing some gravity readings, I think. So let's get back on, because I think today we are carrying on with the kegging. Okay then, there's a few things I want to do first. Because we used Demerara sugar with this brew, I want to put in, to prime this barrel, 80 grams of Demerara sugar. So let's get our glass that I've just washed. Come on, there you go. Okay, let's tear that and zero it. Lovely jubbly. So it's on grams. Okay, we've gone just a little bit over. I'm on 84 grams here. Let's put that there. Now, I've had some star san in here. I want to give it, if I can get the bloody handle up, one last shake. There we go, lovely jubbly. Got to tip that out. Now that is full of bubbles, which everybody tells you. Do you know what I want to do actually? I want to get it through the tap. Oh, well done. Right, I'm pouring all of this through the tap now. So you'll give, the tap has been took off and sterilised separate, but it won't hurt. Put in a little bit more through. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Let's get the last remnants out. Got to waggle these barrels around a little bit because they're not fully oval at the top. Some of them are a little bit flat like this one. We'll rock it side to side like so. Okay then, job's a good one. Right, the thing is with these barrels, you've always got to remember to turn that tap off. There's a little marker here, off. Obviously, if I flip it that way, it's telling me that it's on. So we're making sure it's all the way off. Mine has got one of these little caps on it. That's also in the off position. So let's get our sugar in. And like I say, this is got quite a bit of foam left in. I'm not bothered about that whatsoever. Right. Get the last of it into there, because I want to swirl this off and make sure that it's all in there. And I'm going to give give that a little stir. Now this is basically, it's a little jug of hot water. Okay. Give that a second, make sure it's all dissolved. I'll get these out of the way. But what I want to do is I want to give you a little look now at our actual brew that we made. So let's get this forward a little touch. Oh, straight away, the smell hits you straight away. It's bittery, it's got that stout smell to it, and it smells exceptionally good. Oh yeah, yeah, that smells beautiful. Have a look at this, folks. Try not to go too fast with the camera. That's what she looks like, absolutely beautiful. Let's get our camera back. Lovely jubbly. Right, a couple of things I want to do as well. I'm on the final gravity reading, so let's get some beer into our little tester here. Make sure our hydrometer's floating. Alright, little cat, calm down. Okay, she's floating. Let's get all them air bubbles off and give it a little spin. Okay, now I'm going to put this to one side because we've got quite a bit of froth up here and we won't be able to see the reading properly. Right, that sugar has dissolved very nicely, so let's get the rest of it in there. Lovely jubbly. Want to give that little mix. Okay, can't really see much because, like I say, that is full of foam, that is. Right, our siphoning tube is next. This has all been pre-sterilised, of course. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to hold this on the bucket so we're not hitting the bottom. We'll start near at the top and just bring it gradually down to try and keep all the sediment in our fermenter and not in our barrel. So I'm going to set all this up and we'll get started with that, folks. I've now set up our siphoning tube. We've got our barrel ready here, so I think we might have a little slurp in the meantime while we wait. Oh, right then, let's get this tap on. Okay, that is flowing lovely. Like I said, I'm going to keep this near the top if I can, and as the beer flows into our barrel, I'm going to be moving in the siphoning tube just down so we're not catching all that sediment at the bottom. Right then, we're almost down to the last couple of litres, so I'm going to tilt this like so. We'll get that last bit out and leave all the sediment and all the yeast byproducts in the bottom. What I should have mentioned with this is I kept the temperature at around, it went from 20 to 22 degrees but never over that. The final measurement in the fermenting bin, we put 23 litres in and it went down to 22.5, bang on, so we lost half a litre. I'm not that bothered about that. We try and prop that while I have a little slurp. Right, looks like there's about a litre in here now. There isn't much more. You've probably noticed we've got all the foam coming out of the barrel. It's only the star stamp, so I'm not that bothered about that. I mean, the bubbles, they're just disintegrating in your hand. We'll give it a wipe in a second with the towel once we've got all of this lot out. I mean, you can use the little draining taps on these, but for me personally, I prefer this siphoning filter. I think it makes it a bit more manageable. Okay, we are almost done, folks. Come on. The sediment, when I was moving this, I made sure I didn't swish it about to kick up all of that muck and put it back into the beer. Our barrel is getting there. Okay, we've got a couple of inches left. Come on, me beauty. Right, I've got to keep an eye on this now because we are almost done. Okay, that is the lot. Right, let's get this out. Flip the handle over and get that lot into the sink. Right, let's give our barrel the once over, get rid of the foam. Okay. Right, that is done. I'll give you a quick look of what we had left in our fermenter. That's what we got the barrel up to. This is what we had left in our fermenter. Okay then, so we've got just a couple of little things to do. So let's reposition our camera a little bit. Right, that can come out of the way. This is our CO2, this is obviously, once this has been in the barrel for a while, once this has been in the barrel for a while, we'll top it up with the CO2, because obviously as we're taking beer out, it will repressurise the barrel. But we've got one last job to do, and in here we've got a little rubber seal, so I want to put a little bit of Vaseline on there, not putting loads on. I just want a small amount on that rubber seal, and it should give us a better seal, that should. Obviously, if this over pressurises, this S30 will bring the pressure out of it, but all you do to use these is screw it on and give it a 1 second burst. Did you hear that? Because this might freeze to that end. If it does, a little bit of warm water on top of it should unfreeze it, but like I say, I'm not pressurising this yet, not until our beer is almost ready for drinking. I'll make sure that is on. Okay, the maximum pressure for this is 15 FSI. I'm making sure our tap's off, so I think we've all done very well with that one, folks. In a couple of months' time, maybe longer, I think with Stout it can go up to 18 months before it becomes absolutely spectacular. But I'll be trying it, not soon, but soon enough, because the thing is with this home brewing, you want to drink the beer, or at least taste it to see what it's like. The next one we'll be doing, I think
I've already got the ingredient for it, so I know what I'm going to be doing, and I'll leave it as a surprise. Right then folks, hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll catch you in the next episode, and hopefully we've all done very well with this nice dark velvet stout. That's the baby. Catch you in the next episode folks.